G'day. Welcome everyone to the video. I've just been going around cleaning up and sorting out where everything goes, making it a little bit neat. I think that partially was my OCD kicking in. A couple of things I realized a bit late, and from a few people talking to me, I realized I did have at least one bandage on me the entire time. So I could have maybe prevented a death, but to make sure, I've at least put the health packs back on my bar to make sure that at least if I go anywhere next time, I am going to have them. I'm going to just apply my survival augment. So we've got food buffs going, and I have put on the armor spacesuit with the booster just to run around and do what we've been doing, because I believe with the food usage on this one, it actually with the booster is less, I think. Anyway, we'll find out. So yeah, look, the next thing I was looking at doing is I want to put some Pentaxid farm, and I'm debating with myself right now whether it isn't better to... Why is that not pick and grey? Okay. Maybe it's a different type of block. Yeah, so I was going to look at either building a space farm, and I can put some of the food over and just leave that food in there, or I was tempted to either cut up here. You can see the new additions to the roof. Otherwise, this area over here, the thing, I have never walked in there except to look for air gaps, same as up here, so turning them into a farm wouldn't be too bad, because like I said, I just need Pentaxid to start growing so that we don't have to go digging for it later. I've seen some people, when they do this, they use the command center, and you just dig the floor, and this makes a pretty good room. For me, I was going to leave that the way it was, but then have a look at the... I should say, I also fixed the hydroponics sign. I end up sticking it on the ceiling and then making it come down over here. Yeah, so with the crew quarters... other way. I'm thinking about pulling out like the top layer of the crew quarters. And putting it in there for the moment. I only have 9 Pentaxid actually that I can use, or 3 if more on the CV if I bring it in here. See, I'm tempted just to use one of these rooms, being that we've got it, but there's no way we're going to use it. And again, I just need the farm, so I don't have to go using it. So I don't know what the best idea is. I guess I could do them in rooms, but that's not high enough, that roof anyway, so maybe yeah, look, I'll just build a farm. It doesn't have to be big, but I won't build it very far from there so that I can still be, or from here. Let's see what we got. I've been sort of getting ready for it anyway. So I've got the base starter, gravity, I got a constructor. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that or not. I got the solar. We just need blocks. We got hardened steel, so I might have to get some steel blocks being made, and I wanted to use the... see how many heavy windows we can use for the screen now. Because making it out of Xeno steel is a bit ordinary. I think maybe it's in the orbital station. We got plenty of steel, so we can make blocks. Where is it? I'm sure I had. I must have moved it into the CV. There they are. So I've got, if we use this as the dumping ground, that's there. So we've got, yeah, the grow plots. So I've got plenty of grow plots. So what we'll do first is we'll figure out where, trying to make sure the jetpack's on. So we want it to be facing the sun, and I'd prefer it to be within range of the thing, just to make the farming simpler. So come back a bit till seems that I can orientate it whatever way I want. Alright. So first things first. Oh, the other thing I did is I got a teleporter and a medic station ready to put in the SV, because if we go and do some more POIs, like the another drone base on the moon and or anything like that, I don't want to suffer the same fate as last time, having death loops for no reason. Okay. Four should be enough, I think. So how far do I have to be? Just until I can get a storage over there. It's 48,000, that should be heaps anyway. Storage 2. I'll start with these blocks and then I'll get some more once I have an idea on size. So if we, where's my 90 corner? Thinking about if that's the sun, the solar comes off there, so I'm going to come off there like a windmill, you know, in space. So you come down, and then where's my solar fire there? So hopefully I can use the flat ones. And we'll see that we get 100%, or the 4 stars. 3. Does that mean it's got a tilt? I mean, there's nothing going to be run off here. It's a couple of grow lights, and that's it. I don't even know that I'm going to have a fridge. So get this in. 2. So yeah, once I get this lined up, I will then build all the relevant piping. There. Right. Let's get some of this here. So there and there. If I put T section here, it sort of feeds into there, and I'll do the same on top. So that. We got 1, 2, and then, I mean, that doesn't look terrible. I wonder if I should go and then just do 3 across the top, maybe. If I, so there. There. And then swapped this one without the adapter. Pretty certain that'll fit in there. This one. So this is the middle one, okay. So, and do the same on the bottom, that should cover it. I mean, from my point of view, when you look at the fact that what you're going to have, let's call it 10 solar lights, a ventilator for the oxygen, and then that's it. Like, there's nothing else that we're going to be really in here. There will be a constructor for the sake of and a food processor. Alright. So, question is, do I make it that big, or do I come down and then build it all here and make that like a solar sail? Yeah, I might come down and then come back this way, so I can make sure I get within wireless range. So hopefully it'll let me stay. I need to come down 3 more. That. And 1 more, that should be there, and we can. Okay. So then you would expect I'm just going to go into this block. It's a shame, like I said, we don't have one that actually fits the correct size. And then we go to a square block. It's in the completed. Fastening, and now we can put on symmetry plane. Is that smack on? Yep. Actually, I probably don't need this one for the moment. I think I have to do this with the drone until I can get back within range. So there. I'll sort that out in a second. Alright, so each of these is a grow plot. So if we leave the center, and then one's either side, so leave 3, so then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's your grow plots. Then you'll need 2 on the side, 3 for the walls. So then we go down, we need to leave at least 3. So 1, 2, 3 for the ceiling and stuff, depending on how you want to do it in the design. Because yeah, you're going to have your light shining down to, so your light mounts there, shines 2 because you're the floor. So I think I'll do 4 for the floor. And then let me do. And then I'll look at doing windows and stuff. So let's just keep going until I run out of blocks. Now I'll build some more while I think about it. So we need blocks for the base, armored, concrete, steel blocks. So thousands, what? It's 10,000 of these plates. Maybe I'll do 400 and we'll see where we're at the end of that. So my question, I guess, would be, am I going to put the that on grow plots? They are tight, they are. So yeah, I guess I just want to find out if you put the grow plots, like if I build a metal floor underneath, you know, so these aren't exposed to space. So that's there. You got the 2 height for this thing, so that should be fine. Yeah, that should be fine. So that means I need a floor. Come to that. And we'll put one in the middle. Yes, yes. Okay, so let's not liking me today. Yeah, just gotta wait for more blocks. Just color this in and then I'll go to the other side. Alrighty. There. Okay. So then we need again wall with a space. So we got there. Let's just see how this work looks. I want it 6 wide. It's 1 grow plot, 2 grow plots. Maybe it's a bit too wide. I could probably put 1. Yeah, no, it's fine. I might bring it in more, so maybe go there, then you've got 3 gap, and then I don't need. Give me more room on the sides for styling. Okay, put these back down. Chances are we're going to have to build more of these anyway. Yep. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, and so 1, 2, 3. Are these airtight? They are. May as well just use these random ones I've got, and then we'll make proper ones. I mean, we are inside a base, like, because it'll be steel all around. Okay. So, and we need. Oh, cool. So we can put them back in. Yeah, I definitely think. So let's see how far it goes. Just that row. Okay. Because some of this will be made out of that glass. That's why I rescued all that heavy window. Right. So I'm tempted to come like in this even row with a metal ceiling so I can make the thing, and then I'll put the glass between it, sort of like ribbing. And I'll just stand these up so that we may make it bigger yet, I'm not sure, it'll depend. And then, so yeah, that's there, and so the next one might be there. I may yet rip all this out. It really depends on what it looks like with the glass ceiling. Yeah, I'll get some more. Can always deconstruct it. We'll go farm up some derelict ships. Okay. There. So, come up from the corner, and again we haven't styled anything, this is just the functional part, and then we'll get to styling it with curves and stuff. So, it's all glass. So let's see how, if I can put a door, if it fits in the middle here. Does it fit exactly? I'll do it for now, and we'll see. So then we'll come in. So then when you're in, I should get more of them getting made. So you make them in the here, right? No, they're in the main constructor. It's the forge. Spent ones are definitely cheaper, and you can't tell once they're in anyway. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, what's that? That's a block of. So I need 3. So that's 1 row, and then 1, 2, 3. So it's 4. So if I go to there, so 4. So that's what, 30, 32, 33, yeah, so how many am I making? 40. We'll give 40 a go. If we need more, we'll get more. I've got steel ones in the base anyway. Let's place some more of these then, so I should have maybe put that back here, which we still might do. Alright, so how much window do I have? I think I've got I need a wireless. I need a ventilator. We'll need more grow lights, but I'm pretty sure I've got some more somewhere. We'll need at least 2 fridges. 2 switches. Actually, I might use 2 of these. They can go over just in case. We will need some oxygen stations. It's all off solar. We'll need one of them. And then I just don't know where the rest of my it's this one. Should put store. No, I don't need storage on this. It'll have wireless. And I should be able to, if I do it right, be able to reach the other base. From here. Food we'll put in with the Pentaxid. Gravity generator, constructor. There, I knew I had glass somewhere. So I'll do these row in the middle here first, and then I'll have so I can see how much more I need. What do we got? Do I want to put them low, or should I put them up the top? Because you can do a 45 one. So that's low, because if if it's up the top corner, it's the other side, so I have to do them at the bottom. Does it have a... what's this one? Yep, so that's got the corner. Alright, yep, that's what we're going to do. We got these ones, but they're the single height ones. So maybe I'll start with these. And then... because I'm fairly confident we're going to need more. Oh, symmetry plane's off. You can do it for this side then. And then we need... which piece did we use? That. Now to come down. That wouldn't have been a bad corner either, but so edgewise. So the question is, do I finish it there and come across? Or do I come down to the end and make a ramp up to the thing? See, this might need to be big enough. I will. Because yeah, that's that low. So maybe the ceiling will has to go up one. I'll pretend I'm going to finish it. What do you mean the entropy? What? Oh, because the blocks came in. I'm not the drone anymore, am I? Yet. So we'll go like this for now. Then we just need it on the bottom. It's got the dot in it. I want that one. Okay. And put this one here. So there, and that is same as that. So that's there. Then we need the middle block. So yeah, we're gonna need at least 100 more of them. Can I make them? Yes, I can. So, oops, another 1,000. We'll go. Well, that was 67. How much did the other side do? Yeah, so maybe we'll go 200 and then see where we're at while we do that. Cool. So yeah, I'm just deciding on the ceiling at the moment, but if I'm going to do more glass, it's probably better to get these starter. Let's put these oxygen tanks in. I may as well hide them in the floor or in one of the walls guess you could make him a showpiece as well. If I make the ceiling one higher, so that this has got a double floor, so everything up one, I can leave these beams in, and then I can put like this, and I'll clean up the roof in a second. So we want the CV with where is the oxygen container? I just want to make it even. So I'll put them like that. And then okay, so we got up one, across. That can stay. That can stay. Probably gonna have to change that corner, but that's okay. So let me put the door back in, because that'll be the dictating. So we put it up one. Yep. So if I'm right, if I then stick the wireless bury it. Maybe I put it underneath, right there. The floor. So that from up here I can reach it. Get some blocks. How many little holes? There we go. Let's see. So that's that height. And then to there. Maybe I do it. Let's just see what if I did it like that, so that it goes back towards the window. That probably looks better, right? Do this again and then go get rid of that block. So it comes up towards the window, and then I probably what else can I put there instead of a square? It's good to know. Round column wouldn't make sense because of the square windows that you have to put in. I guess I could... See, it's still square on this window though. I was hoping to find something that sort of blocks towards the window, but we'll just leave it for a second. Finish off the stuff on front of the door. That's probably actually going to look better for the windows. Work in progress. And then do the okay. Nah, that's not the right one. This one I think is the one I was thinking of. And then maybe I just shape that one down into the square. Still undecided what to do about these windows, whether I bring them up one to the top here and then with the windows maybe if there's a round edge like that one or this one, like that. But see, that's at the front then. Like it's forward, so I guess and then I'd have to spin all the windows around. Otherwise, what's this one look like when it's in? See, that may not be too bad, but it's got the white on both ends. It's a triangle. Is there a... There is, so maybe we do that. And then I'll round out some of these where did that get to? There. And then I'm gonna flip it to there. Put a top row in there, and that means I have to pull back this. How much of this row is in? Barely any by the looks of things. Alright, so let's start by putting the missing blocks here in. There. So then we want to go with that corner. there. Then that's that edge. Then we're back to the windows again. Thank you, Mr. Drone. There. Alright. So then from here I was going to continue along here just 1 or 2 blocks so I can cover up things like that oxygen. What one did we use down below here? Something along the lines of that. Maybe I'll move that oxygen, but continue that. There. Then we want the corner again. There. We can use that block. I think I'll put this down into the ceiling if it fits, hopefully. Honestly can't tell. That's, I guess I have to do it this way. Wait for some more art to build. Put them over there so we can get more space for things. I guess I'd need more. So leaving this up there and there. Just wait for that one. Yeah, we must have run out of solutions. Yep. So if we go into the base with the right buttons, we want the ready-made meals, and we switch that to the main input, and it's got stone dust. I just have to put food across into there. More food. Can I dump in there to make? What will it use actually? To head back for a sec, since we need to get some spoiled food. Food processor. Plant protein it needs in there. So we got plenty of that. So I'll put, that was 36 in there anyway. So input, we want what did we say, 40? We got 3, so we'll need 37. I believe, so then if I check the completed, how many does it take for the concrete? So then, yeah, so that should be enough then. Once that starts, I'll give that a few seconds while we finish off the glass, which we're going to need more of. So, glass plate, really? Silicon ingot, which we should have. Maybe it's used it all. So I'll have to go get more glass. It shouldn't be too bad. I can rip apart a few things. So I'll put these in. What do we got? 5. How far did this side get? Put that there. That's out of range. So yeah, I might make this roof and then put these in here. So it looks like I need to go farming and get some more glass. Make sure there should be some more solutions. Hopefully they'll work themselves out and come in at around the same time. So I need 36 more of the grow plots. Actually, these are cheaper. How many plant fibers have I even got? Yeah, I'm gonna do 36 then. So the gravity generator I'm gonna sit in the top in the middle, so I think I'll build the blocks while I can. It's completed, so it was my intention to then make that a roof. Unsure what I'm doing in the middle there just yet, but either way, we really only have the steel. So I'll close this off. I guess it wouldn't hurt to have that as steel since we don't have the glass. At least I can start the growth of the trees and then go do some farming and come back. And then from what I do in the corner there. I've got to fix that side, but and then I was planning on putting glass on this side. The main reason for that, you know, because the sun's over there, so really plants you'd expect to get glass, so it was just going to fill it in. Whether I do armored windows or that, I'm not sure for the physical usage, and then we'll fill in the sides. Again, I may even just put the oxygens here because I'm hoping to have a little SV to farm this way, so I can get all the extra wood and stuff. I don't think I need a storage in here, because if you have the SV, or the HV rather, in here with the farm, you shouldn't need the storage. But then maybe if I put a bit of storage in, maybe it'll work as well. I'm not sure. But what I'll do, to save the boringness, I will go and do some farming. If something exciting happens while I go looking for glass or silicon, I'll bring you back. Otherwise, I will see you shortly. Apologies. Did I just drop my penguin? Yeah, I've been doing some stuff, and I didn't realize I wasn't recording. So I'll show you what we've done. So I have fully enclosed this in glass at the moment. I ended up building a storage so I'd stop going out of range. I'm just in the middle of building like a, when you're coming over, like a little stopping pad. So you know, you come here, then maybe you go up there, or you land here, or when you go to fly in, you've got this little landing spot. I was deciding what we were just saying, like, what would you expect to see on a landing pad normally. I'm still trying to work out what put fence over there maybe. I'm still deciding. Let me put the gravity on, because we know that we can which block is it? This isn't even. So I've decided to leave the oxygen exposed as long as it doesn't leak when we get it in there. Just for a bit of, to break up the ceiling a little bit, you know. So in the center makes the most sense because of the gravity thing, but if I offset it a little bit to make, what else have we got to put on it? I guess I could throw it underneath so you won't see it as much. Just put it there. Alright, so box, let's do these so that we know how many grow lights we need. Which means I need the symmetry plane again. So let me see, that's 9. No, wait. There's 9. That's 9. So I still need another row. And then it should be heaps though. So what do I need? 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Wait, is there already some there? There's 1. So build me 2 more. 1, 2. So this one goes on this side. Yeah, we just need steel box. And I'll show you guys when we go to do the styling what we ended up doing. Fairly confident that's the 9 there, so we'll... middle. What the constructor looks like if it's half in the ground. Because I don't even know what I'm ever going to use it for, but at least kind of looks like a supercharger on a motor, you know. Anyway, decisions for another day. So these need to be there. Okay. Don't need that because we can fill in the last little blocks ourselves. Yeah, I'm gonna arrange again. Okay. One. There's 2. So if I turn this on, I might be able to drop my jetpack. I guess the gravity well has to go on the right side up because it clearly isn't working. So that answers that question. I hadn't ever tried it except for putting it the right way up before, but it's always good to experiment and know why you can or can't do things. So, yep, alright. So let's start at the front, and I'll put the lights, because I've got to do texturing in that in a minute anyway. So yeah, I am 1 row short. I need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12 more. Alright. So it's this one. Then this one. And then I need, so it's that 6. So 6 more lights. Grow. make enough. So yeah, this should be heaps of room for the SV to sort of come in here. I'm still working out what I want to do in the ceiling, but while we wait for the lights and the extra rows, we'll dig up this. So there's 12. Okay, put some normal lights. I don't know whether to put a triangle to seal the ceiling or round it in the middle here. Let's just put the O2 in. Ventilator. I need a ventilator. So I'm tempted to stick it right there in the middle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the middle. So if I fill up and then put the oxygen on, and we'll see what orbital O2. Now let's just check that it's airtight. Perfect. Let's grab these grow plots. Imagine since the lights are built that I've run out of food again for it. Or something weird like that for the nutrient solutions, or water maybe. Right, so I'm going to plant what we've got so that while we're styling, some of the stuff can start to grow. Since it's quite clear we've run out of solutions and stuff. So raw food, no. Ready-made meals, is it? I think has the 9 Pentaxid. Bring the berries over, and then it's not the right button. Constructor main input has these. Should have heaps. I'm not sure why it's not making a solution. Maybe I've just run out. Food processor, main to main. So we want like I'll just make 20 because good spares then. Alright. So put these in. I know I wasn't going to, but I think it makes sense if you've got a farm that you'd have to have at least a couple of fridges and stuff for storage. Can't have the wires showing. So let's label these. We'll just call it plants. And then raw food, or the harvest food. And then we would just do raw food to plants, because this will only ever make plants. First things first, at the back, we'll go 1, 2, 3 across the back. 2, 3. Because if I run the harvester, I can just stop just before these. Space oranges. So we got pumpkins. Let's just put it all down. We'll place it as we go. And know how much more we've got to make. I definitely want to make more Pentaxid when we have a chance. So I think at the back we'll start with oranges, and then we'll put these big ones. I've got 3 Pentaxid in the capital vessel I can go and grab as well. So maybe that might that'll at least finish that row off. It's not the high yield stuff yet, but as I can make some, I will go and grab some more. Okay. What was I doing? Grabbing, oh, making the grow plots. So I think 10, right? Yep. Because I got 1 on each end. 6. How big are these trees? Those ones. I'll put them in the 3rd row. What do we got? Small vegetables. I'll put some grain in. Although we've got that much grain, I don't know how much we'd actually need some. What have we got? Vegetables, berries. We don't think we've planted the berries, have we? No. I'm waiting to put some of the shorter ones here at the front. Once we have some space. Base, we want the plants. So we got a row of them in. Corn. Maybe I'll just plant a row of corn. And then decide later if we're going to keep one or the other. Put you in. You can go here. And once I finish the harvesting for the first one, we'll know what order to plant stuff, and you know, if a certain type grow better in a certain spot, we'll lay that out properly. Okay. Okay, so this is across the front. Okay, so plants, I don't need you. You can go there. And then I guess I'll just fill these up. 9. Because we have to go now and find a harvester, or build one. You can just go. Should I just put wheat? What else have I got? Herbal leaves, grain, vegetables. I'll just leave it like that. I've got to style it. Let's have a look. Do like the idea of maybe not white. Fern house. Sort of the barrier, so you know where to go. And is that the middle? As the floor. I mean, if you think of a nursery, that's what you'd expect to see, like make sure this all looks the same, so you can't tell the wooden from the concrete ones. Okay. Don't mind the look of this on the ground. Oh, it's not. Again, if you, well, I'm picturing this as a nursery rather than a farm, because eventually this is where we farm the. I might make it like full Pentaxid. Depending on how we need the food. Okay. I guess that doesn't look terrible. And we just pick a different design for this back part, especially if it's going to have a SV parked on it. HV farming vehicle. doing this with symmetry mode, but that's 4. So thinking that this is the row where you would park the HV to start the farming back and forwards. My hope is that I can build it wide enough. Is that a plant in here? That's weird. Yeah, so you would sort of come forward from here. Depending if I put 2 blades on it to cover the distance or 4. Like I think each blade is do I have any? Let's just have a look. They should be in guns, I think. Must be on the orbital station. Yeah, so if we is it just big because it's on the space station? I guess it must be. But yeah, anyway, I think it takes up just 1, so or 1 and a bit. So if you have 3 or 4, you can do this whole row and you sort of just drive forwards, harvest it up, come back. So, you know, like I said, you're pretending you're on rails. That's what I'm thinking, so maybe that's better there. Maybe a different colour though. Yuck. I think I'm just going to do the floor in this brown. Okay. And then maybe just finish it off with this hole, since it doesn't actually look that bad. I'm not sure what to do the color of the outside. Because the outside can be different to here. This is again muddy feet and stuff, so it hides a bit of the mud. Doesn't really suit the brown, does it? You know what? Maybe if I pretend it's a mock sky. Is there a marble fresh? No. You know, like, get your stars, and then this is a fake sky. We'll see how it looks when we're done. And actually, leave that color in. Honestly, this is still one of the things that no matter how many times I do it, I either love or hate the end result. You know, it's never quite in the middle. But it's one of those things, the more you do it, the better you get at it, right? And with people comments and stuff, it helps because you can picture what other people see as well. So again, I'll think about filling this in, or whether I do something else. So we're gonna have 2 white fridges. Probably be used. What about this back wall? I think if I and then actually that should probably be no, it's too dark. Still too dark. Sort of hoping it would transition to the light blue a bit better. Maybe I just gotta do it the brown and just make the sky. No, I can't do that. Okay. Okay, hopefully I can hit this one. Yep. I don't know, because the windows will cover both sides, so we'll go out and change the look of that. I'm of 2 minds with the outside. Do you make it so that it's seen and obvious, or do you hide it and like make it disappear into the blackness of space? I was thinking about a light color so that you could easily see that you have a farm. But maybe not that color. Needs texture. What else? What else? I guess I could. I'm just not sure about the green. Like from a distance, you can see it even though it's. And then maybe just change it from the green up to a different color. Let's just do this for a sec. No, it's not that I want. goes one way, hey? Maybe I can rotate that. No, alright, well, I'm not doing that. Actually, I'm going to do the color eye. So what does this look like? I honestly thought it'd look different. Doesn't really look like a pipe, does it? Like it's funneling energy. There it looks, it twists for some reason. So I think if I rotate this, and paint it again. Yep. So then I gotta do this on this side. And what did I do there? Did it this one, right? And then, you know what, I might continue that on the other side so that I remember. It's going to be green, but it's okay, I can fix that. Here we go. And then maybe we will go this one and I will continue it. Say that it's like a power strip, you know. And then what do I finish? I may not keep it the yellow yet, I'm just still deciding. So these are the yellow and green are generally known as the Australian colours. So I think so then we've got space vent. I'm not sure I'll keep that green. 3. I mean, maybe I do it the other colours. Or I just leave it grey and just colour because I mean that's fully grey, right? And all I'll do is put these air vents back in. There. And then that runs here. What did I do on the edge? Something, but I didn't like it anyway. It just looks too maybe you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I'm currently open to suggestions. If you can think of a scheme, we can make sure it makes sense. So let's have a look. And then I'll just finish off the roof. I'll do it off camera and I'll fill it in however I decide, and I'll paint it like that. But that basically gives us this, and as I make more get more Pentaxid, I'll be able to make more actual growth, so we'll end up filling up a couple of rows of it so that we don't keep, when we ever use it in our ships, we can start warping and know that we've got storage. Again, sorry for the long video, but thanks everyone for watching, and yeah, let your comments in about styling. It's definitely something I need to get better at, so any suggestions would be great, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks again guys, bye.